Okay, good morning. Today is January 1st, 2021. Happy New Year. I'm here at the Carousel Village. It's inside Roger Williams Park. If you follow me on Strava, Instagram, or Facebook, I start most of my rides here in Roger Williams Park to warm up, do a couple of loops. So I don't know where I'm going after that. And we're just gonna wing it, okay? Happy New Year, everyone. Enjoy the ride. Temperature is around 28 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what is that in centigrade. So New Year's Day is basically a good idea to go for a ride if you can handle the temperature. Everybody's still asleep from the party last night, so the road, I'm hoping, will be empty from cars. I'm going uphill right here. So this is a bike path here in Roger Williams Park. It's a one-way street. I think they started doing this a couple of years ago. People use this also to go for a walk. And when there's a good amount of snow, you'll see people snow sledding on my left side, right this way. I'm now approaching the Temple 2 Music, which is on my left. The loop itself is around 3 miles long, so if you're a fast rider, you can probably complete this loop in under 10 minutes. I'm a slow rider, so it's probably gonna take me a good 20 minutes. That should give me enough time to warm up and then head out. That's the Temple of Music right there. You can see it. That's the Conliff Lake. On my left, there's a boat ramp. In the summer, people would take their boats and do some fishing on this lake. It's a catch and release fishing area, but I've seen people keep the fish. That's the boat ramp right there on my left. Okay, we're coming up a downhill, and on my right, if you take that street on that right, that'll take you to Park Ave. And if you turn left, there's a Dunkin' Donuts. If you want to warm up, get a cup of coffee. And I will go around that. I'm just gonna warm up, find out if I can handle the cold. Going uphill a little bit. Oh, it's a good uphill. Okay, we're coming up downhill. I normally take the outside lane because sometimes there's people walking up here and they might take the whole lane. So I'm just taking the car lane just to be safe. I know that was a stop sign right there. There's a street coming up here that if you take a right on this street, it'll take you to Broad Street, Cranston section, and you'll find CVS and Walgreens pharmacies on that side right there. This street right here would also take you to Broad Street on the Cranston side. I have a cemetery coming up on my right. On my left, there's also a mountain bike trail and a walking trail, which is mostly dirt and gravel. I'm starting to warm up, so heat up a little bit. You can continue the bike path on that side if you turn left, but I'm gonna continue straight because it'll take me to museum and the zoo. So Roger Williams Park has a botanical gardens, museum, zoo, and a carousel village, where in the summer or when it's warm enough they open up the swan boat. You could power, it's a pedal powered boat. Okay, the museum is coming up on my right. That's the museum right there on my right. It's called the Museum of Natural History and Planetarium. We're coming up another rotary, and on that rotary, if you turn right, that'll take you to Broad Street, and it's going to be the Providence section of Broad Street. But I'm gonna keep left and take the next exit. The zoo is coming up on my right. It's closed right now. Let's go walk around, right around it. That's the zoo right there. This is the zoo entrance. Okay, we just left the zoo. On my right, this is the other boat, swan boat that you can ride. So we're coming up a hill. That'll take me to a casino. It's not an actual working casino. I think back then this was a full working casino, and they closed it and they just kept the name. Okay, correction. The loop itself might not be 3 miles. This could be 6 miles depending on the type of route you take. I'm taking the long route. That is Elmwood Avenue. If you turn right, I'll take you to Providence. If you turn left on Elmwood Avenue, it'll take you to Cranston. I'm still in Roger Williams Park. This is a one-way street, so it's okay to stay on the left. I'm turning left over here. That building up ahead is the casino. People rent it to host events such as weddings, birthdays, fundraisings, and such. This is the Betsy Williams cottage on my right, and on my left it's the rose garden. In the summer you could see a lot of roses in there. Oh, I'm turning right here just to go back to the Carousel Village to complete my loop. And coming up, there's a place they call the Seal House, because back in the day there was an actual seals living in that small house on my right. I don't know if you can see it. So they kept the name, and from what I read, the seals escaped. And if you can see that house right there, and if you can see in the middle of the water, they put up a statue just to let people know why they call this seal house. Back in the day, there would be actual seals swimming around here. People would come here and see them, and I believe they escaped. Alright, I'm gonna head back to the Carousel Village, complete my loop and continue my ride, and decide where I go. Oh, there's a place here called Japanese Garden. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, right next to the Carousel Village is the Japanese Garden, which is right here. That's Japanese Garden. The water's a little frozen, and the Carousel Village is right there on the left. So people come here to take pictures. In the summer they have pretty good flowers. On my left, that's another swan boat rental that people could ride in. Okay, going back to Carousel Village. So that took me around 20 minutes, and it's approximately 5 miles to be exact. Not exact, it's just approximate, so depending how fast you go or what route you're taking. Okay, back at Carousel Village. Okay, back here, Carousel Village, for my quick warm-up, and then from then I decide where to go. If I'm doing a group ride or have someone with me, I usually plan ahead, but if I'm doing a solo ride, I just wing it, you know, depending on the condition and the weather. See how far can I go. Okay, thank you for watching. This is my first video.